Good evening, everyone. This is treesumpodcast. I am Yuji.
And I'm Ervon.
I'm Carlo, and tonight we'll be talking to a special guest from media production house owner and director, Mr. CJ Andaluz.
Yan.
Good
Good
evening
evening,
po, sir.
sir. Good evening, Direk.
Hello,
Good
good
evening.
evening.
Thank you
Yeah.
po sa time. Marami pong salamat.
Salamat sa
Thank you,
oras.
Dan.
Yan. For
Thank you
accepting
for
our
inviting.
invitation. Yan.
Yan. So
Yan,
Direk,
Direk, konting
Go.
introduction naman para sa manonood natin. No?
What introduction? Myself?
Yes.
Well, we have this production house, pixel art, and we cater to all kinds of platform or outfit or genre, whether film, TV, theater, events, etc. Anything that na kailangan ng production, we cater it. And we are some sort of a one-stop shop.
wow,
Yan.
galing.
Yan. Pagpasok mo rito, wala. Paglabas ng output, yun na yun. Wala ka nang hanap.
Pleto na agad.
Correct.
Oo. And, sir, paano kayo nag-start sa business na ganyan?
Okay.
Pwede ba natin banggitin
Well,
niyo, sir?
Ah,
Pwede naman. Well, first, my foundation is theater, would you believe? Yan. Nagsimula ako sa theater. And then, during that time, if I can remember, I'm supposed to land a job in Hong Kong for Star Movies. I was invited my brother-in-law, which turned out to be my partner in the business, si Bong Pimentel. But parang final interview na yon, papasok na, kaya lang nagkaroon ng parang political something. Hindi natuloy. And nagano kami, isip na lang kami ng editing house lang. Yun lang, ganun lang kasimple. And we cater to students. Yun lang, ganun kasimple. Kasi mukhang malaki ang demand noon sa mga classroom video production. That's simple. Walang mataas na dream to go big. Yun lang, ganun kasimple. Doon nagsimula ang Pixar 20 years ago, would you believe?
wow.
Uy,
Yeah.
matagal
Yeah.
na. Oo.
Tagal na.
Hanggang
Tapos sir,
ngayon,
ilan
pa rin.
kayo nun
Okay
nag-start?
pa rin.
So, dalawa lang kayo talaga?
As partners, dalawa, tapos in-include namin si Mark De Los Santos, baka naalala mo pa, si Volta. Ngayon, he is connected to Mayor Vico Soto as one of the action man there na makikita mo sa news palagi. Naging writer siya, ganyan, sa TV5 and GMA, I think, and some movies also na former partner namin. Yan. At saka si Bongs, which is still based in Hong Kong. Kaya yun ang connection namin.
Okay.
Direk, bukod sa pagtayo ng pixel art, as a director naman, paano mo siya na-realize na gusto mo mag-direct?
Where my beginning? Well, college pa lang, I'm directing plays, musical, ganyan. Ang funny noon, nung nagsimula ako, may college, kasi I grew up in Sampaloc, yung balik-balik. Alam mo naman kung anong atmosphere doon, kung anong setup doon. It's like a second tondo, di ba? Arts
Yes,
and
sir.
culture, theater, per se, hindi namin alam yun. Wala kaming kinalaman doon. Ang gusto lang namin, makakuha kami ng mas maraming babae katulad ninyo na inaangad na makiscore. Yun lang, ganun lang kasimple ang buhay.
College po
Tapos,
no?
When I was in college, may nakita akong mahabang pila, tapos may kakilala ako ron. Sabi ko, tinanong ko, ano yan? Sabi ko, ay, ano ito? Theater, dramatic, ganyan. Sabi ko, ano meron dyan? No offense, man. Sabi ko, puro bading dyan. Ang gawin mo, baka bakla ka dyan. Sabi ko, tapos I realized, sabi ko, ang daming magagandang babaeng nakapila. O isipin mo, lahat ng kasama mo, bading, tapos kayo, ilan lang kayo lalaki, kanina yung pupuntang babae, di sa inyo. Ganun lang kasimple. Yun lang
Naisip yung Derek,
Yun lang ang, yeah, correct.
Iba talaga ang vision.
Kung ang intention mo sa buhay yun, mag-theater ka, wala kang kaagaw, sa'yo lahat yun. Ngayon, pag nag-away pa kayo, kayong dalawang lalaki ron, or ano, loko-loko kayo, ang dami nun, di ba? Ganun lang kasimple, I'm telling you, okay? Yun lang. But, later on, hindi na ganun ang perspective. Naging inclined ka na sa arts talaga. Tapos, yung magic ng theater.
Yun.
At saka,
In love po kayo.
andun pa rin yung sidelights. At talagang may in love ka sa napakaraming bagay. Yun ang exciting doon. And then, nakita mo, ang dali lang naman pala. Pwede naman palang ganon. Ano? So, I never dream of being a director. There are influence in my childhood kasi mga ibang tito ko, parang mga character actors sila, mga goons sila sa pelikula. So, inasama nila ako. Isip mo, 9 or 10 years old, nakapasok na ako sa mga bars. Meron ka naka-table. Alam mo yung chauvinistic talaga na na set
Bad
up.
boy.
Macho. Yun na yung atmosphere ko, yun na yung paligid ko. So, yun talaga ang parang sinasabi niya sa akin, na-abuse daw ako dahil bata pa lang ako, yun na ang dinadala na ako sa ganyan. Tapos show business. Sometimes they're shooting with Ninyo Mulak at the time. So dinadala ako ron so that Ninyo Mulak can have a playmate on the set para hindi siya malungkot. Yung una okay kasi naglalaro lang kami. Kaya lang ng mga parang lagi niya na akong binubugbog. Sabi ko ayoko na, masakit ang katawan ko. Kasi ang harut-harut niya So sabi ko, I think may ganung influences. Nakikita ko yung lifestyle nila after the work, after the shoot. Mag-iinuman sila, merrymaking na, mambababain sila. So sabi ko, ang ganda nitong buhay na ito, ang ganda nitong lifestyle. Kumikita ka na, ang saya-saya pa. So, tapos nawala yun.
Win-win lahat.
Ko na yun. Nung high school ako, sabi ko, I wanted to be a lawyer because I was so fan of the EDSA Revolution and really was a hero. Parang I idolized him somehow. So I wanted to be a lawyer. Pero nung college na, nag-iba ng perspective. I went into the arts and then direct na. So yun, director na ako. Ang problem doon, when I was starting, pag graduate ko ng college, syempre directoran ka, yabang-yabang mo, ayaw mong bumaba. Sad to say, hindi ako nagpi-PA, no offense with the PA, that's a noble work. Pero, ayun, pag hindi director ako, kahit producer, associate producer, executive producer, yun lang tinatanggap ko. Pero pag PA, I don't like because syempre yabang mo, director ka, di ba? Tapos kaya lang when I hit rock bottom, wala akong choice but I took up assistant cameraman work, PA work in GMA, sa Brigada 7, yun, ganyan. Nag-work ako doon. So, inano ko yun. Tiniis ko yun.
Wala problema yun.
Walang problema.
Wala namang sama
Actually,
dun
my advice to my students, kasi nagturo rin ako minsan, sabi ko, to go, to experience first at the bottom. Big PA, ganyan, etc. Para pag akyat mo, alam mo lahat yung system. Alam mo lahat yung gimmick. Hindi ka maloloko.
Yes. Tsaka alam mo yung kung ano yung pinagluluha ng mga yung, kung ano yung mga pinagdadaanan nilang hirap.
Correct.
Para alam mo kung kailan ka magiging lenient, kung kailan ka magiging strict.
Kaya sa batch natin, naaabutan nyo pa yun. Unlike now, no offense man, but the generation now, we're so privileged and entitled and sheltered na minsan hindi na alam yung hirap. Konting kurot lang, iiyak ka na. Dapat hindi ganon. Kasi tayo, naranasan natin maghirap. Naranasan natin masigaw, mamura.
Latigo, lumuhod sa asin. Yung mga ganyan.
Hindi naman, sa work din, di ba? Naranasan mong mahirapan, naranasan mong maglakad, naranasan mong mag-jeep.
Sumabit sa jeep.
Yes, mahirapan talaga, mabaha ka, etc. Kaya,
Direk, maraming nanonood Direk, maraming nanonood. Nandito sila Kuya Loy. Sila Kuya Loy.
Loy, thank you. Ang laki na, idol ko yan. Idol ko yan si Loloy kasi yan nagturo sa akin ng mga kung paano mamababae. yan ang idol ko.
Sabi niya, wag kang umamin, huy. Sabi niya, ganyan. Ayan, si Rachel
Lag-
Padua.
lag-
Ayan.
Laglaga. Si Rachel, isa sa mga editors namin. Maganda yan pag nakita niyo yan. Alam ko, may in love kayo dyan.
Pwede
Yan
ba
ang
na
isa sa-
i-guess natin yung Sir?
Pwede. Naku, napakaganda nito. Malamang pag nakita
Rice
niyo to.
Ramos.
Ayan, si Rice.
dito din.
Ayan,
Kamusta,
si Rice
Rice?
Ramos, ang sawa ni Wiki.
Kamusta mo si Sunny?
Good evening po. Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening to everyone.
Kasi nagano ako pati yung mga kamag-anak ko sa probinsya, sabi ko manood kayo para dumami yung viewers.
Uy.
Yan, salamat.
Maraming salamat.
Sir, going back dun sa follow up ko lang yung sa question sa college nung na-start kayo sa theater. Siyempre, sabi niyo nung nakita niyo 'yon. Nagdiretso bang pumunta kayo sa posisyon na director or what made you?
No.
I mean,
No.
paano niyo po nagustuhan yun?
That's interesting kasi nung theater ako, 'di ba? Hindi naman ako poging katulad ninyong tatlo. So, ano lang ako noon? Production assistant, lightman, assistant stage manager. Until one time, there was a drama festival and they're looking for actors. Semester break, walang estudyante. Nagkataon lang tinawagan ako. At sabi ng artistic director namin, natatandaan ko, binulungan niya yung tumawag sa akin. Bakit yung pinapunta yan? Hindi yan magaling. Ang hina ng boses niyan. Hindi yan pwede sa theater. Tapos, sabi ko, okay lang. Ito naman siguro. It turns out to be, nakuha ko yung part. And then later on, nalo pa ako dun sa part na yon. And then, after that, artista, ganyan. Would you believe may mga, kasi college, tapos may high school kami. So, nanonood yun. Parang natutuwa yung mga high school dun sa role ko. So, mayroon kang mga maliliit na fan base. Na every time na papunta ka dun sa department nila, and then you will walk in the corridor, parang tatawan siya, nagpapalakpakan. Alam mo yung meron kang experience na gano'n na para kang artista kahit college ka pa lang. And then I realized that I can direct. So hindi ko yun pinlano, parang
Natural po.
natural because you cannot make a director.
It's true.
Directors are not made. Directors are born, I think, because naturally andun talaga yun.
Iba po
Kahit
kasi ang
anong
vision
aral
ng mga
mo,
ganyan.
Yes, kahit anong aral mo, kahit anong turo sa'yo, kung hindi ka talaga director, hindi ka magiging director. Talagang nandun yun siguro, I think. Because I never planned it. Tapos nung napunta ko to, I can direct. Because I studied at CEU, Centro Escolar. O see, di ba? Plenty of girls. Yung dramatic guild nila ron, they are dreaming at that time to make a musical. All they do is our straight plays. Kasi dumating ako, nakakuha ko ng material na musical because yun nga, nahatak ako sa Metropolitan Theater now that they are reviving. Before, there is a resident theater there, Teatro Metropolitano. Dinala ko doon ni Danny Mandia, which is my discoverer. Nag-play ako ron. But hindi ako nakatuloy doon sa first production because nilait-lait ako ni Frank G. Rivera. Talagang umiiyak ako sa ilalim ng LRT kasi alam mo yung lumaki ka sa Sampaloc, lumaki sa balik-balik. Talagang hindi naman kami culturally exposed. So, yung theater, arts and culture, alien yan sa amin. Ang bading sa amin ay point of ridicule, di ba? Parlor. Yun lang alam mo di ba? Ngayon, pagdating mo dun sa theater world and sa arts, sila ang king and queen doon. No? So, I mean, talagang culture shock ka. Hindi sa alam mo yung niligawan ka doon, nang bading may mga ganun. So, matatakot ka, talagang culture shock ako doon. So, tapos yun, nalait-lait pa ako. Ang sabi niya sa akin, exact word, hindi ka alternate. Diba, when you play a role, there's an alternate because so many performances. Sabi niya, hindi ka mag-perform hanggat hindi na mamatay yung alternate mo. You are not an alternate, you are just an understudy. Isipin mo, 2 buwan ka nag-rehearsal, sasabihin siya yun. So,
yung hindi ka nila ipapatugtog talaga yun, no?
Correct. Oh, tapos, iyak na lang ako sa LRT, uwi na lang ako. Sabi ko, I just promised myself that I shall return. Now, yung naglait sa akin na yan, si Frank Rivera, turns out to be, he became my mentor and my friend. And, I look up to him as my teacher. And, ang laki nung transformation, laki nung biglang event. Ngayon, he's one of our consultants in the show.
That's nice.
Ayan,
Nakakatawa yan.
nabanggit nyo rin sa mentor, no? Meron pa ba kayong mga iniidolong direktor sa ngayon?
Film?
Well,
sa foreign, I look up to the four kings. Si Steven Spielberg, si Martin Scorsese, si Francis Ford Coppola, si George Lucas. And then, pwede mo rin isama si director of, what's the, kay Al Pacino. Scarface. Brian De Palma. Yes. Yun ang influence ko. Sa I look up to Peque Galiaga and who is this? Celso Ad Castillo.
Oh.
Yun. And Lino Brocca and Ishmael Bernal, of course. Diba? Yan ang magagaling. Tapos sa mga kasabay ko, I'm a fan of Lawrence Fajardo. Yan, magagaling yan. Sila Gerald Tarog, yung Goyo, and kagaling nila.
Magaling yung
Yan ang mga ko. Nakita ko. But then, si Frank is, he nurtured me into the arts, not only in theater, but film also, and the other literature. I'm not a writer naman. So I just read books. Ganun lang kasi.
Ayun. Direct mabalik ko lang dun sa yung parang sinabi na hindi ka tutungtong, ganyan. Sa industriya kasi normal rin yan eh. Pero kasi ang ginagawa, wag mong gagawin siyang hindi, take it as a challenge, not as putting you down. Kasi
correct. Because sa theater...
Sige, direct.
Yes. Yeah, because sa theater kasi, iba ang culture. Ibang culture sa TV, sa film, and sa theater. Alam mo, you have the license there in theater to do whatever you want as a director. You can yell, you can curse to the actors that you are directing. Hindi yun personal. We use it primarily to motivate you and to challenge you.
Ganun sharpening tool yun eh.
Yes, correct. And you can use that moment as your motivation to scenes that you will encounter. That I realize when I'm
directing. You can use the
directing.
emotion, sir, di ba?
Yes. Siguro kung ngayon ako magde-direct, tapos mga millennials and direct ko, baka na-demanda na ako, baka may
Yun nga po yung tatanong ko, sir. Parang
nasa dyaryo na lang, no?
May ano ba yung mga biglang naging difference nung before tsaka yung mga ngayon na nahawakan niyo po ng mga...
Yeah. If you have children, I think, would you agree or disagree that we are the ones to blame, that generations now are sheltered, entitled, and privileged because of the hardships that we experience? Come to think of it.
Parang,
diba? Kasi dahil nahirapan ka, yung anak mo ngayon ayaw mahirapan.
Ayaw
ngayon,
masaktan.
Yes, ayaw maapi. Ngayon, ikinulong mo ngayon. Ngayon, paglabas, ito na nangyari. That I'm still analyzing. It's not a fact, but I'm just thinking of it.
To be a child, the hardest part kasi is na sa bahay, ikaw ang bida, ikaw artista, tapos paglabas mo, wala ka pala. You're nobody.
Correct, Di ba?
Mahirap na reality yan.
Yeah. Yung generation ngayon, akala mo, galing-galing mo. Pagdating mo doon, kaya konting lait lang sa'yo, iyak ka na, depressed ka na, suicide ka na, di ba? Tayo, I think we are experiencing that, we are feeling that before. Kaya lang, pagtatawanan ka ng barkada mo, pag ganyan ka, may depression ka, may anxiety ka, katarantaduhan yun noon at the time, di ba? But now it's accepted and it's where they are babying it. The person should realize that, this is the real world. I have to face the challenge. Dapat ganun ang motivation. Diba tayo, na-experience natin yung depression, pero nilalabanan natin yun naturally.
Tapos gaganunin ka pa ng kaibigan mo. Iyak ka na, iyak ka na,
diba?
Iyak ka na, gaganyanin ka pa.
Naturally, gago talaga mga barkada, di ba? Ibubully ka talaga noon. And during our time, bullying is so natural. Bullying is so natural. Ngayon, ay putya, issue pag nabully ka ngayon. Pag sumigaw ka, pag nagmura ka sa estudyante, wala, di ba? Unlike before. I don't know. We're in different time, different generation, di ba? But I'm just stating my opinion.
Pero tama naman. Masyado lang nagdaramdam masyado ngayon yung mga mga
Precisely.
Pero direct working with multiple directors also in my end. Ang ganda nung nakikita ko pag nakita ko yung director, pre-measure niya yung actor or yung talent na yon. And then lumabas nga yung diamante na hinaharap ng director. Pareho silang masaya, pareho silang alam mo yun, gumaganda lalo yung show.
I guess naman siguro I haven't experienced now because siguro mga 4 years na ako hindi nagde-direct sa theater, hindi ko na lang set up sa millennial. Siguro naman ganun pa rin pag they understand siguro when they enter the world of theater, ganun ang setup. Siguro hindi naman sila basta iiyak na lang sa isang tabi. And they take that scene or experience as a challenge and overcome it and later on be successful with it. Di ba?
Ayan, makwento ko lang direct kasi nung dati nag-rent kayo nung ilaw nung pixel art dun sa CAD Sound Post Production nila Kuya Loy Kadsawan sa kanila Kuya Kokoy. Tapos napasama ako dun sa shoot nyo na dyan sa pixel art. Tapos lang ako, nagbabantay lang ako para mag-ilaw sa inyo.
Kami ba ang binabantayan mo o yung mga nakapaligid sa atin? Lahat ng mga kadsawan yan. Yan, si Lolo, si Kokoy, lahat ng mga ganyan. Iba naman tinitingnan nyo, ibang binabantayan ninyo. Nahahawa lang ako sa inyo.
Ayan na, you heard it live. Kadsawan daw.
Kailangan makabalik yung ilaw ng maayos Kaya kailangan hanggang ginagamit siya. Makabalik siya. Hindi yun.
Those are natural in the production. That's one of the perks in the production, whatever production. Diba napaka-spoil natin dahil libre tayo ng pagkain at pag hindi ka pinagkain ng kliyente, galit ka pa. But pero ang construction worker, diba, ng pagkain, diba? Tayo, hindi lang pakainin, galit na galit tayo, diba? So, spoiled ng sa production. And the lowest sa production is above minimum wage, right?
Sa ngayon
diba?
Siguro.
Kahit noon, hanggang ngayon. Kahit noon, hanggang ngayon. Mas mataas sa minimum wage palagi ang production.
Sa bagay, kung isang araw nga, ang PA nung 1990s, nung nag-PA ako, personal assistant lang. 1.5 kagad, 1,000.
Oh, you see? Correct.
1990s
diba doon sa above minimum wage? At libre ka ng pagkain, libre ka ng service.
Hatid sundo pa yun.
Spoiled talaga ang production. But, mas hirap din naman yung ginagawa. We work 12 hours minimum, right? Birang-bira ang 8 hours na. Yun.
Ayan, nag-comment si Kuya Loy. Ako, binabantayan ko kilay ni Direk. Saka yung uso ko sino ituturo.
Laglagan ito, kaya sorry. Tapos
si Direk ang may hawak. Si Direk ang guest so si Direk ang magsasalita.
Di pag nag-guest siya, gantihan niya ako.
Sige.
Direk, tanong ko sa isang normal day na isang director, paano ba nagiging araw ng isang director?
Well, I watch porn. It's a joke lang. Normal lang naman. Unless meron kang shoot, you wake up early and the night before you prepare. Ganyan. Tapos, normal lang.
Natural lang lumalabas talaga.
Di sabi, yung mga direktor, mga huli na sa call time yan
no.
Yung mga
Baka depende naman sa director yan.
Yeah. There are diva directors, pero ako, I see to it that I come into whatever the call time is. You need to respect the time. That's number one. Especially our discipline in theater. Being on time is number one in the list. Kasi doon ka respetuhin ng mga tao. Una-una, ikaw rin as a director, para malaman mo kung may problema yung set mo, may problema yung ilaw mo, may
Oo.
problema yung cameras mo, etc. Otherwise, you are being irresponsible if you are late. Maling-mali ang late. You know, I hate late. I see to it that we are on time. Or sometimes I go to set early from the call time. 30 minutes or 1 hour from the call time. Para makapagkape ka pa, makapag-yosi ka pa,
Ayan,
makalandi ka pa.
Ano yung routine nyo, Direk? Pagdating nyo sa venue or pa sa site, ano yung una-una yung ginagawa?
Kape. And then, sabay mo ng yosi. Di ba? That's not delicious. Yun, napakasarap. But I'm not telling everybody to smoke. Pero that's the reality. That's masarap talaga. You know? Coffee and you're smoking. And you study. Pero the night before kasi, I'm looking at the script and what will happen. It depends on what the production is. It's taping or film or ano. Pag film, mas maraming pre-production. But since sometimes, kasi ang style ko kasi sa production, when I do a whatever production, I see to it that it's already boxed. It's templated already. So anytime, even mag-shoot na, and then namatay ako, they can still go on because naka-template na.
Yes.
During events, all of the visual support, all of the things that will happen, everybody knows. Everybody can direct it. Hindi yung ikaw lang nakakalam. Though sometimes, nag-iiwan ako ng ganon pag yung film or dramatization or reenactment. Sometimes I leave it hanging na people doesn't know what will happen because that's the whole magic of filmmaking is ayun pala yung sinasabi. You will just set requirements and tapos pag nabuo yung process, it's so magical, yun pala ang lumpas. Di ba? May mga ganun. But number one nga, see to it that you're on time. And yan ang regimen, smoking. But I try to stop smoking, kaya lang, mukhang prerequisite siya, yun mukhang ikamamatay mo kasi it calms you down. Kung pwede, if legal nga ang juice, these good juice para, everybody's calm down. Be happy, set. And then, one more thing. I always see to it that it is a happy set. It's very nice to play around. Naglalaro lang kayo. But, of course, kailangan each members of the production know their limits, their assignments. So really, you can play around and be happy on the set. So you will not work anymore. You are enjoying it. Yun, I think that is. Siguro kaya maraming pag napunta ka na dun sa team, masaya, natutuwa kasi nang-aasara na lang kami, naglalaro na lang kami. And you produce a good output, hindi pwedeng so and so, hindi pwedeng okay na. Yun pala, hindi pwedeng okay na. Hindi pwedeng okay lang. It should be good. Kasi naghirap ka na eh. And you can never explain to your viewers that you had problems in the production. You can never ever explain it to them. So, kailangang output mo, as much as possible, flawless, maganda, ma-appreciate. Yun, I think.
May mga time ba na nabblackout kayo tapos parang medyo paano nyo dinidiskartehan yun pagka gano'n?
Magagalit ka din. Yes, there are times. Kahit how, I'm so patient, I'm just so quiet. But may times talagang mag-aano ka rin, magsasabog ka din. May times, hindi maiwasan as much as possible to maintain the happy set. Pero sometimes there are people talaga, they don't know what they are doing or lutang. So, sasabog ka talaga. And it's uncontrollable. But very, very seldom yun. Birang-bira yun. At saka
sa industriya naman natin.
Pagtatawanan ka kasi pagkatapos eh.
Oo, di ba? Bibiro-biruin na lang.
Pagtatawanan ka. All of us here are bullies. So, pag nagganong-ganon mo, pagtatawanan ka after. So, iwasan mo. You should be careful. At saka syempre, sa theater, pwede kang magaganon. Pero sa film and TV, that's bad. Pag-usapan ka, lit-lit ng mundo, kita mo, we have common friends. So, if you are an asshole in the production, asshole ka na sa buong mundo. Di ba? Kasi late natin eh. Dapat maayos ka talaga magtrabaho. At maganda yung output mo. Yun ang ano.
Ayan.
So direct how about your motivation naman? Saan kayo kumukuha? I mean, ng parang motivation or ideas nyo minsan. Paano kayo na-inspire? Paano sila dumarating sa'yo?
Yeah, that's good. Sometimes blanco ka talaga, no? Pero you just keep quiet and there will be a eureka moment na pang may hit mo talaga yung jackpot. There's one incident that I'm doing a parang tribute video for Philippine National Police for the retirement honors of the PNP chief. Alam mo talagang blanco because parang I was there to cure the whole production, the whole event. And then so suddenly I just smoke and drink and then find the eureka moment. Oh, this is the concept. And then, ayun nga, tama nga. And then the following morning, you're meeting with the generals and then you're discussing that, with tons and tons of amount of coffee. And then you're discussing the concept. Na-hit mo yung eureka. Sa akin, classical music can help. The Beethoven and the Bach.
Music talaga.
And the Mozart, yes. And maybe if you're an editor and director, prerequisite talaga you should be musical. Musically inclined. Para yung beat ng cuttings mo, musical. Otherwise, di ba, merong pinapanood kang ganyan. Kasi ako, pag nagagawa kami dito, sometimes nauna yung music bago may ilatag yung video. Para yung cutting, may rhythm ng takbo ng cutting. Akma dun sa music. Kesa yung nauna yung video, if you have the luxury of money and time para pa-score mo, para tama, yung music ang mag-a-adjust sa video mo, it's the other way around. You don't have money. You get licensed music lang and then put your video. So kailangan musical ka. Sinasabi ko nga, dapat
sa music, no?
Correct. Dapat, sabi ko nga pag magtuturo ka ng editing, dapat una mong sasabihin, you should be musically inclined as an editor para ang ganda ng takbo ng cutting ng videos.
Yung pulso na sinasabi
Pero,
nila.
Direk, ang hirap maghanap ng music eh. Yung tamang music para dun sa video mo. Medyo matagal maghanap.
Hindi naman.
Mag-fit siya. Para mag-fit siya dun sa video. Siyempre,
pero
hindi rin siya
minsan parang yung music mo na yung makikita mo. Tapos doon
dapat you should find the music. Especially, for example,
mag-born yung ideas pagka napakinggan yung music.
Especially if that is a corporate AVP, music na dadala minsan eh. Di ba? So,
doon ka mapapaiyak sa mga music. Doon ka mapapangiti.
Yes.
That's why some
sa akin madali ang music.
So probably direct nakikinig kasi kayo sa mga music. I mean, you listen it. Kasi may hirap hanapin yung music pag hindi mo pa naririnig eh.
Correct. Dapat kung research ka na.
Diba? So kunwari, maganda yun, kunwari may dead time ka, makikinig ka lang ng mga random music, lahat ng mga gano'n.
Yung time na yun.
Ano yan eh, binibuild up mo yung library mo eh, kumbaga eh. Tapos biglang makikita mo, ay bagay to dun sa ano na yan, sa cutting nito.
Correct. Subconsciously, naipon mo na yon. Ito yun. Para pagdating ng material, ay, narinig ko na ito. Ito ilalagay ko dyan. Di ba?
True.
So, yun.
Ayan.
May mga gusto mong pa-shoutout. Si Tuti Pascual.
Si Tuti. Maganda din yan. You should see her because she's so sexy and beautiful. Wow. Kaya maraming anak yan kasi hindi na siya pinapalabas ng kwarto.
Meron daw
si Jewel Empederato.
Yan. Yan, maganda
School
din.
Director. Yan, sabi niya.
Tapos
lahat yan, binayaran ko. Sabi ko, comment lang kayo dyan. Bahala sa inyo.
Ay, maraming salamat.
Painumin ko kayo.
Tapos meron Rachel Padua, wag aamin, Wag aamin. Tatlong.
Three things.
Wala akong aminin. Silang meron.
Teka lang, ano ba yung, may kailangan bang aminin si Derek? I-post nyo nga siya sa...
Ano lang ako, bahay lang ako, tsaka office. Shoot. Kaya si Revlon, marami.
Wala, Derek. Hindi lang ako bahay lang.
Iba marami niyan. Iba na yung marami niyan, Derek.
Ayan.
Yun.
Derek, wag sa mga ano. Ayan, sige, go.
Hindi, ano ko lang direct. Kung meron kayong mga movie scenes na sa tingin nyo na kayo yung gagawa ng sarili nyong taste na gusto nyo palitan or i-remake. Meron ba kayong mga scenes na? Kunyari, sa mga sikat na movies ngayon, no, napanood nyo na before, meron ka ba parang scene na parang, kung ako ito gagawin ko?
No, yes, marami. Especially sa local films. Kaya lang, magagalit sa akin.
Foreign na lang, direct. Foreign na lang.
Foreign.
Neutral. Parang neutral.
Foreign? Ako, I cannot remember. Sa local, marami akong gustong palitan. Dapat, marami silang pwedeng gawin. Kasi,
parang pangit yung naging labas tong scene.
Hindi man pangit, but there's an alternative way of doing it. But syempre, as a director to a director, you should respect his perspective. Diba? Hindi, unethical. Diba? Sabi niya, work ko yan wala kang pakialam sa akin, diba?
Parang painting yan
Correct.
Image niya yun
Yes, you should respect that. Sa foreign naman, marami, especially the Netflix, produce, nakipangit-pangit. Ang daming magaganda nating film na local na pwedeng palabas doon. Yung ibang produce nila na, Diyos ko po, masakit ang ulo ko, hindi ko natatapos. Especially mga American movies na B-movies nila na Netflix produce. Ang pangit talaga. Walang ka buhay-buhay.
Parang namadali lang.
Oo, pinuduce lang. Kung sa ating binigay yon sa mga Filipino filmmakers, ang dami nating magagawa, di ba? One movie that I admire recently is yung kay Paolo Contis. What is that title? Anong title? Pangarap kong Hold Up. That is, it's outside the box, outside the studio system of Filipino producers. Kasi, yun. Ay, hindi siya ganun talaga perfect, but ang ganda.
The idea is,
ang tapang nila na gawin yon, di ba? Well, gusto kong gawin something like that. Kaya nakaka-relate siya. Wow, very good. We are getting there, di ba? Kasi we are dictated by the film outfits like the mainstream producers na they are relying on the focus group. That is why we are not developing our cinema because we are sinasabi ng mga focus group, ito yung gusto nila, yung mga nawawalang diaries, tapos nawawalang mga kapatid, magkikita. Di ba all chestnuts na forever mo nang napapanood sa nawala ng network. Di ba? Yun ang sinasabi ko, dapat hindi ganun. Dapat we should think outside the box. Hayaan mo na malugi ka, andiyan ka na naman Kita mo makaka-jackpot ka. Yan yung pangarap kong hold up to one day, first day, last day sa cinema tapos ngayon, nag-hit sa Netflix. Kita mo ang tapa. And that's very nice. Ang ganda ng concept. Hindi siya ganun ka-original because some of the Hollywood movies are like that. Pero, we're getting there. We're starting to get there. Hindi siya porn poverty na, the movies that are winning abroad that are focusing on the negative side of Filipinos.
True.
Kaya sinasabi nga ni Direct Joey Reyes na, focus on the beautiful things. Baka yun ang pwede nating ibenta like the Koreans. Diba? That they're doing. Ang dami nating material na hindi na ipoproduce because ang sabi ng mga producers, hindi kikita yan. Well, they have all the rights because they have all the money. That is why independent film should, be supported by the government para makarangkada. Meron man ng mga support naman like the Sinimalaya, yan. Ang dami na discover dyan magagaling and every year talaga ang gaganda ng kanilang mga pinapalabas. Diba?
Direct may question si Jewel. Si Jewel may question. Favorite film mo daw or local and foreign? Sabi ni Jewel.
Well, The Godfather series, Forrest Gump. Gravity,
Oh.
and
Gravity.
the Indian film, All's Well. What is that?
All is well.
Favorite,
Hindi.
pero hindi ko alam ang title. Ano? Ah, ang pangit kasi ng title niya, kaya hindi ko matandaan. Eh. The famous Indian film na si Amir Khan ang bida. That is a parang holistic film that I love. Because the first time I'm watching it, I don't want to watch it because of the title. Sabi niya, pangit-pangit title, baka ang pangit. Yung pala, ang ganda-ganda niya. Because meron akong material na parang gano'n na wish list ko that I will do. Like, hopefully. If pag may nalokong producer, to finance it, you know.
Ayan. Speaking
But
of wish list,
it's a good film kasi it's for Filipino. For
Ah.
Filipino.
Speaking of wish list, Direk, ano yung motivation nyo to 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 do something different or to yung mga visions nyo?
Well, ano naman kasi, Well, ang sa akin kasi it's more of educating and loving your own culture and identity. Which malayong ma-appreciate ng mainstream media.
True.
Like in the world that I'm right now, I'm into arts and culture right now. Na, sabi nga ni Frank Rivera, it's an extracurricular activities. It's down on the list para i-prioritize, hindi ba? Iyon ang mas gusto kong ma-promote, maitaas kaysa yung, no offense man, rom-com is good, but yun lang bang kaya natin gawin, rom-com? We have a lot of things to feature, our identity as Filipino, our arts and culture. Ang dami-dami niyan. Sana yun ang mas ipakita. Sana yun ang sakyan ng media. Hindi ba? Tapos, ang masakit dito, yung mga malalaking outfit, yun ang naitsipwera. Because hindi kita, well, wala naman tayo masasabi ron kasi pera nila yung ginagamit nila. Pero I hope somebody, we are very glad that there are Artikulo Uno, that they're producing historical films like Manluna, and quality films that we are seeing. Yun, nakakatuwa yun kasi sana lahat ng producers ganun ang vision. And maybe, and then all the Cinemalaya produce and all of some independent films, ganun naman ang visions. Kaya lang, na-frustrate because walang return sa box office. Hindi na-appreciate ng mga Filipino people. Naka-appreciate pa yung mga foreigners.
Foreign.
Diba? Kasi katulad nila Love Diaz, diba? They are so loved in the international community, Brillante Mendoza. Pero dito, hindi sila na bibigyan ng ganong appreciation na dapat yun ang dapat sa kanilang maibigay. Diba?
Direk, meron po akong tanong. Kasi parang ako, siguro guilty rin ako, parang usually nasanay tayo sa mga English movies, nakakaano. So pag nanood tayo ng movie sa sinihan, usually panood ka ng mga international Hollywood movies. Tapos pag nanood ka ng Tagalog, medyo parang, ang tingin kasi parang, Tagalog yan, hindi ka manonood yan. Di ba? Parang, ngayon ba parang nag-iiba na rin yung ganong image ngayon sa ano?
Well, my greatest sin in this industries, I seldom watch Filipino movies. Honestly, I'm more of the Hollywood, French movies. Sa Filipinos kasi, sometimes, nandadala kasi ako. Sometimes, sabi ko may gusto kong panuorin. Tapos yung napanood ko, ganun lang yun. Eto lang yun. Parang naloko ako. May ganun akong frustration. Hindi ko sinasabing lahat. Pero siguro natsyempuhan lang ako. Na sobrang hype ng pelikula, yung pinanood ko, oh my God, sabi ko, sayang naman. Sayang yung pera, hindi ba? Pero my appeal is to all of us to appreciate our films. I hope the government should limit the influx of foreign films here. Like what Koreans do. And China. Mas inuuna nila yung Filipino films before the foreign films. But now it's so free. You can watch it in different platforms like Netflix, etc. So, free for all na eh. Ang hirap na kontrolin.
True.
Yan, pagdating mo sa siguro sa theater, which is, I don't know if you can still compete. Dapat i-regulate talaga yung influx ng foreign films and more of the local films para mas ma-appreciate, mas magkatrabaho yung mga tao at kumawala doon sa studio system and formula films na tinatawag na, Diyos ko, yun lang bang alam natin. Ayoko lang mag-mention ng names, baka magalit naman sa akin, di ba? Pero, oh my God, di ba? Kaya, di ba? Yung katulad ng pinapalabas natin sa Film Fest, ay, pwede namang mas magaganda yan, pero yun pa rin same formula ang pinapanood natin. Dapat doon manggaling sa mga players na yon na hindi ko lang sasabihin, katulad ni Dick Soto, ni Vice Ganda, hindi ko pala sasabihin dapat. Na sila dapat kasi sila yung leaders niyan, sila yung players niyan. Sila dapat ang magbago ng genre, ng formula to a more educating and quality film. Kasi sila yung ina-appreciate, dapat sa kanila magmula. And that is my appeal. Kasi hindi pwedeng pumasok ang bago eh. Sila yung naghahari doon, sila dapat ang magbago.
True.
Kasi kumita na naman kayo
audience,
Gandahan nyo na.
Ganun rin ang nararamdaman ko as an audience, as a nanonood ng movies. Ganun rin nararamdaman ko eh. Pwede naman
Correct. Kasi sila may follower. Correct. May following na sila eh. People will watch them. Ngayon, i-upgrade mo na. Diba?
And they can do it naman, diba? They can do it naman gradually. Hindi yung biglaan eh.
Yes,
Dahan-dahan.
correct. Kasi, para yung standard ng appreciation ng Filipinos tumaas din. Di ba? Hindi lang yung, of course, we have so much problems. All you want to do is to, when you go to the cinema, which is so expensive to regular Filipinos, gusto mo matawa ka, mag-enjoy ka. Pero yun nga, unti-unti siguro, these players is improve the quality of their films. Sila ang dapat magbago. And dali nila lahat. You know, the problem here in our country is the exclusivity. Dapat in all systems, especially here in our industry, arts and culture, film, sometimes in-exclusive Ikaw, dapat pag nasa mataas ka, kunin mo yung nasa mababa at itaas mo. Hindi porket wala sa circle mo, hindi mo nakilala. But sad to say, some of the institutions that should do that are not doing it. And still continuing the exclusivity of their circle. Ayoko na sabihin kung anong institution. Pero I think a lot of the arts and culture circle knows that institution. Not NCCA, because NCCA is truly helping.
Pero totoo yun. Kahit mapa-corporate yan, mapa-theater, mapa-media, the top people, sila lang yan. Ano yan? Malit ang mundo nila. They don't just want to try, there's this new guy, or there's this new person, there's this new director, there's this new lighting designer. Ayaw nila mag-try. Kailangan dun sa circle of nila. Which is sad paminsan. Kasi
that is why I'm proposing this baby project of mine that I hope that they will approve, that at this point that we are in the pandemic, we're doing the pre-production. So, pag medyo lumuwag, we can do this and help our industry people to jumpstart the workforce. But I cannot divulge the details. Pero, yun nga, if I'm powerful and I have a lot of money, there are a lot of things that need to be done, like the welfare of the artist, and true welfare of the artist, that each artist or members of the production should have their own health card, housing, etc. Dapat yun, pag pumasok sa plantilla mo yan, dapat meron ka nun. Otherwise, hindi ka makatatanggap. Dapat yun ang una. Para pag may namatayan, pag may nagkasakit, hindi kayo mamamalimos para mahingi ng tulong. Kasi walang dignity yun di ba? Dapat meron talaga ng system. If I have the money and the power, I will do that. Kaya lang wala.
Wala pa. Tingnan natin, Direk. Malay natin.
Pero meron na ba kayong voice, Direk? You have the voice.
Voice?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to assume.
Well, mahirap nga.
I hope, hopefully, but that's one of my dreams. That artist, mga artista, maliliit, malaki, yun, may wealth, merong security in terms of welfare and housing, etc. Kasi yun ang mahalaga eh. Meron ka nun, okay ka na. Hindi ka mamalimos, hindi ka manghihingi. Kasi intact yung dignity mo. Diba? Hindi ka nga kailangan magbigay ng pera. Ang kailangan magbigay ka ng trabaho. Para hindi, yung pride ng tao, hindi ako nanghingi. Pinagtrabahuan ko ito. Dapat ka nun.
Okay, yun. Maganda ngayon yun, direct. Sana matupad rin.
Malalim na ba?
Hindi ako na direct. Ibalik natin sa ano. Direct, meron ba kayo mga hobbies? Ibalik na sa medyo lighter note. Ano ba bang, aside from directing, ano bang, siyempre pagpagod na pagkatapos sa isang shoot or isang project, ano ba usually ginagawa niyo? To unwind, para to relax? Para yan.
Porn and sex.
Kaya maganda po yan.
Diretso.
No. Of course, I just go home and spend my time with my wife and my family. Ganun lang. I'm a boring person. Ganun lang, simple. Iinom ka lang with the friends. Ganun. Yun lang. Ganun. Patutulog. Walang maybe travel siguro. Hindi ko na hinahanap kasi most of the time we go out of town to shoot. Kaya siguro yun yung ginagawa namin. Siguro hindi ko po muna hinahanap, pero kung hindi naman travel show, hahanapin mong travel because it's nice to travel. Pero I'm more of a homebody. Bahay lang ako. Hindi bihira akong lumabas. Bihira akong
mahilig ka raw sa sapatos.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Paano sapatos yan, direct?
Well, ayoko i-promote, but Nike.
Mga Jordans ba yan, direct?
No, not Jordan.
Mga Air Max.
Not so Air Max, but some LeBron, but stylish of the mga stylish Nike, mga what do you call this? Nakalimutan ko na. Basta, and yun ang weakness ko siguro. I spend time, siguro nag-aalat ako ng konti sa aking talent fee to, provide shoes for my feet.
Hindi naman collecting yan, direct. Parang for, ano lang.
Sayang naman kung you will just collect it, you have to use it. And ipang-inggit mo sa mga kasama, di ba? Yeah, shoes talaga, I think.
Hindi, kasi syempre sa hirap rin ng magtrabaho ngayon. Consuelo, you have to give a little bit consuelo for yourself also, di ba?
Yun, nakitira ko doon. It's more of the
reward.
Shoes. And mahilig kaming magbili ng damit. Yun lang. I think yun ang bisyo. Yeah. Pero not so expensive. Yung tama lang. For yourself lang.
Pagkain, direct. Pagkain.
What? Anong favorite?
Go-to.
Well, speaking of go-to, ang namimiss ko ngayon yung lugaw. We have this in lugaw. Alam mo yung mga lamang loob na lugaw. Yun, famous yun sa balik-balik dati, Sampaloc. Nawala na ngayon. So yun ang hinahanap ko. Every time there's a good, we call it lugaw, yung may mga isaw, etc. Ay pagpapalit mo yun sa mga high-end buffet or samgyup, that's better than those high-end food. Believe me.
Direct sa balik-balik, saan po kayo sa may balik-balik? Kasi yung lola ko po, yung mga pinsa ko sa may Cebu Street. Doon kami.
That's it. Ang niyan, ang main street niyan is G. Tuason. Malapit kami sa Holy Trinity Academy. Sa simbahan.
Alam ko po yan.
It's a church. Doon sa 100S. Doon kami malapit. Kaya regular. Regular doon ang away dati. Mga
Kung away talaga.
Alam mo yun, yung regular na yun. Normal yun pala. And now, I live in Parañaque. So, when I get married, I transferred to Parañaque. Nung nasa Sampalo kami, sa labas ako palagi. Ngayon, hindi na ako lumalabas. Hindi na ako sanay. Sa loob lang kami. Alam mo naman ang doon, di ba? Kunyari subdivision, nasa loob ka lang ng bahay. Nakalubas. Yes, and gano'n. Naiba na talaga. Unlike before. No? Kaya every time na may napupuntahan akong mga ganong area, ay nag-enjoy ako kasi it reminds me of my childhood. Mas masaya yun eh. Mas masa yun.
Like sa Philippines, di ba sabi niyo kanina nagta-travel kayo pag nag-shoot kayo? May mga favorite places ba kayo na napag-shootan na magandang lugar?
Well, everybody will say that it's Batanes. I've been to Batanes, kaya lang, very limited ang crew namin. So I'm carrying all of those things. The tripod, the lights, and all the other things. Lilima lang kami, so you have to carry it. So, napapagod ako. Hindi ko na-enjoy yung Batanes. But, ang gaganda, ang ganda talaga ng Pilipinas kahit saan ka magpunta. Mga favorite kong puntahan yung mga hindi kakilala. Recently, we've been to, what is this place? No, not Surigao, but Northern Mindanao. Cagayan de Oro, Misamis Oriental, at the towns of Medina, Claveria. Di ba you don't know that? But those places are beautiful and the people are beautiful. Mas triple siguro ang kanilang hospitality. I love Negros. Bacolod, ang ganda kasi ng reception. Depende sa reception. But of course, Batanes is talagang maganda talaga. Wala talagang angulo na pangit. And ang dami. Sa dami ng pinuntahan namin, hindi ko na matandaan, pero talagang magaganda. Batanes, yes, it's beautiful, but I did not enjoy it because I'm so tired. Because I'm carrying a lot of things. Buhat-buhat ko lahat eh.
Sa bagay, mahihirapan mo talaga mag-enjoy sa gano'n.
Correct.
Direk,
Anong show yan, Direk? Anong show?
Sige.
Anong show
Yung
yung ano?
Sa Kultura TV. Yan. It's a travel show, but we focus on the essence of the town. Yan ang sinasabi ko palagi. The arts and culture, the history, the legends, the origins. Backdrop lang ang kanilang tourism. That is why every time we propose that we will go there to the LGU, they are so hesitant because dalang-dala na sila. Because other travel show na ma-maximize sila na akala nila ganun lang if feature yung tourism side. And they are so surprised dun sa output because modesty aside, we rediscovered their identity.
The culture.
And their culture. Yun talaga ang focus. And we are so thankful to the National Commission for Culture and the Arts for getting us to do this. Because ang ganda ng show. If you can review in my page yung mga...
Anong title ulit, Direk?
Sagisag Kultura TV. We just ended the season 2 Sundays ago or a Sunday ago. And now we are busy with the Padayon. It's a online show that you can view in their Facebook page. It's a talk show with segments, of course, focusing on arts and culture. Imagine, it's the only show that's focusing on arts and culture, airing at this point.
Currently
time.
Running.
Yes. And Modest aside, watch the show and you will see how much effort we do in the show. It's just not a talk show like this that you see talking heads, but you can see a lot of materials in it. Yeah, I'm so proud and thankful to my team because they are so masipag and putting all of these things. Yan.
Ayan. Ako, Direk, may question ako. Ano yung
Okay.
Di ba sa mga ibang director may mga yan eh. May mga signature...
Wait. Can I have 30 seconds?
Sige.
Sige.
So, I'm sorry.
Sige lang po.
Ayan.
Yun.
Ayun.
Yan.
Sagisag Kultura.
Ayan. Pwede ba natin pakita yan sa mga viewers para mapanood natin? Kasi bihira na rin yung ganyan, yung kahit tayong tatlo siguro bihira ka lang makaalam ng mga history ng. Di ba? Alam lang natin yung mga pinupuntahan natin.
Try natin i-share sa page
pinupuntahan lang natin sa school. Di ba? Pumunta, nag-field trip lang kayo nung sa school. Yun lang yung city na alam mo. Ito lang yung usually. Yun lang yung alam mo. Tapos yung ibang usually sa tourism
dating field trip, Taal lang. Tapos, na yung Pilipino. Nandun na daw kasi lahat eh.
Kanya-kanya city kasi syempre may mga origin story yan. May mga na folk tale. Siyempre, yun yung mga magaganda
pinapakita nila yung mga story ng mga lugar, no?
I'm so sorry.
Problema.
When you're drinking beer, you know what's next.
Kala ko iced tea.
Iced tea pala, I'm sorry.
So, Derek, yun nga. Yung question ko kanina, yung kasi kada director may mga signature moves yan eh. May mga signature styles yan eh. Kayo, Derek, meron ba kayong ganon? Na you try to put a signature or your certain touch in every.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Yeah, the director should put a trademark and a signature in his material. Meron. But I really don't know what it is. Siguro yung viewers sa makakapanood. But my favorite shots are silhouettes and contraluz shot. Yan. First, for practical reason, because you don't have money, sometimes you need to do that to interpret one scene. Because sometimes wala kang costume. O silhouette lang natin yan, ganyan, etc. Especially when we're doing national artist series. Going back pala dun sa Padayon, yan, ang gaganda kasi nun because in this time of pandemic, this has affected the sector are the arts and culture people, di ba? Maraming theater na wala, dance, music, wala silang ngayon. Now, yung Padayon, we feature all of these artists and the programs of the commission. So, maganda naman ang reception. And other shows are National Artist Series, if you know our national artists. Sa film, si Ishmael Bernal, Lino Broca, FPJ, recently, Kidlat Tahimik. So, we do all the documentaries of those. And the Sagisa Kultura TV. And if you are not familiar with, we have also this Gamaba. What is Gamaba? Yun ay Gawad Manlikha ng Bayan. These are indigenous people who excel in their own film. Like weaving, music, dance. Yun, hindi alam yan ng karamihan. Pero dapat malaman because dyan ang galing ating identity. So those are the things that I'm doing and busy right now. I hope that I can go back to films because there are a lot of materials need to be done. Because I have these legacy projects that are lined up. Kaya lang budget. Wala pang producers. I'm supposed to do Gabriela Silang for a major film outfit. Nagkaroon ng I don't know what happened, but it's green lighted already. The second one is they're interested, but something happened with my what do you call this? The person I'm talking with, the person they're talking with. Wala pa rin. Maybe it's not meant to happen this time.
Direct, ask ko, as a director, ano yung strong suits? Meaning, ang yung mga ginagawa niyo ba ng mga projects, more on action ba, drama ba, comedy ba? Ano yung stronger suit niyo? Tapos ano yung, may mahina ba kayo or you go all around sa mga genre ng...
Well, I love doing historical films, worthy films, legacy films. Siguro ang sa mga naman sa events, siguro ang pinaka mahirap, hindi naman mahirapan, but mahina ako is lifestyle. Yung mga pambabae at saka fashion show, of course. Kung gano'n ako magaling, alam nyo na. So, yun, parang ako doon, mahina ako doon. Pero I think sa iba siguro, modesty aside, I can do all of those. I would love to try action because on the films I did, may action namang scenes, ganyan. I can direct. I think I'm a very, efficient and fast director. I can finish scenes. Kasi, ang ano ko, I edited scenes na in my mind. So, hindi nagtatagal lang shoot because alam ko na yung sunod na eksena, sunod na gagawin. Unlike, I don't want to, offend, but unlike other directors, that they don't know what they are doing in the set.
Ano yun, direct? May storyboard na kayo? Or nandito na yung storyboard sa inyo? Nandyan na?
Yes, it's here. Before, way before shooting, it's there already. That's why I'm fast. Especially in theater. That's why I'm not challenged in theater anymore because during my college days, during my college days, ang isa kong racket is, kasi wala pang film masyado noon, puro drama sa mga, classroom projects. Siyempre, magpapa-assign, tatapusin ko na yung material ko. And then, pinagbibili ko ang sarili ko, the director, drama, their materials. It's either ang payment is money or alam nyo na. So, yun. I'm very fast. Even though I haven't read the script, just give me the situation, I can direct. That I can tell. That I can say. Modesty aside. I think that's my what do you call it? I'm good at that. And sa film also. And then I found out I'm more comfortable with films than theater. I think my first love is theater, but I married filmmaking, something like that. My wife is filmmaking, Parang mas masarap 'yun. Mas ano ako doon.
Mas mahal.
Kasi siguro wala kang pera sa theater. Yun. It's also talagang fulfillment.
Well, true.
Passion.
Theater talaga
wala
passion
talaga.
Oo. Matindi yung
wala
passion
talaga.
mo dyan
Yun. Sa film, at least may kita ka. Wala pera. Girls, relationship.
Bakit po walang pera, direct sa theater? Sa buong, ganun ba talaga? Wala talagang...
No. Malitang, sa Philippines, malitang market. Sa theater sa atin, extracurricular lang yan Though merong mga cottage market ng theater, like they sell in the schools, yung bagong longganisa into sino ng mga teachers, pinibenta mo yung sa kanila. Plays.
yung recent na El Bimbo, 'di ba? Sa sila.
That's good.
Sila
Yan.
Nagkakaroon ng
nagkakaroon ng bagong marketing strategy. Yan, that's good. Pero yun nga, ayoko. Doon ako sa film
kasi
or TV
to the audience na hindi kabisado, I'll just give a brief background sa theater kasi. Kaya mahina ang kita dyan. Unang-una, ang daming tao. Director, production, artist, costume designer, set, lahat yan.
Writers.
Matagal pa yan. May rehearsals pa kayo, and then meron pa kayo yung ilang days pa kayo magpa-practice, may setup pa yan. Mahaba yung show.
Magastos.
Oo. So, yung mga producers, lang kaya nilang pera, chachap-chapin na ngayon nila lahat yan. So, lilit.
Tapos, mahal. Compared to cinema, mahal yung babayaran mo. Kaya, mahirap. A regular or an ordinary Filipino cannot, or magtitinda ng ice cream, hindi siya makakapanood nun kasi mahal.
Kasi 5,000
unless the government,
mahal talaga yung
diba?
ticket.
Ba't ako manunod nun? Bibili lang akong pagkain ng bigas. Ayun. Unlike sa States, sa Broadway, sa England, sa West End, mayayaman sila. They can afford it. Dito, it's not an industry.
We're
alternative
ngayon,
lang
kahit
talaga siya.
paano, meron na tayong mga big players like Globe na nagsusponsor ng mga theatricals. So, in a way, nasa-shoulder na nila yung major cost, and then nabibigyan rin na naman ng decent tickets yung meron mas
pero
mas low.
ilan lang yan. Unlike Broadway na may steady market.
Yes.
Meron
That's
tourist,
Worldwide
meron...
talaga.
Oo. Sa atin, mahirap. Mahirap talaga.
Ayan.
That
Sir,
is why,
direct before
well,
tayo mag final question. Ano po yung mga pwede niyong sabihin or mga plugs nyo, ano yung mga current shows nyo or next projects, mga abangan namin from you.
well, to those who are watching, please, if you have time during 3 p.m. every day, you can view NCCA FB official for the Batayon TV online. Maraming matututunan. Kahit ako minsan, ay, yun pala yun. Kahit ako na yun, natututo pa rin ako. I think it's 1 hour and we have this my favorite segment, yung Sining Inspiration, wherein we feature artists that are so affected by the pandemic and yet they get up and still move on. I mean, kahit naapektuhan sila because they are performing artists, naghanap sila ng ibang way to earn a living. And they are not kumbaga angry about it, but they embrace it, they embrace the situation and inspire people to do the same. Di ba? Yun ang kailangan natin, inspiration and help each other that we can move on and we can get over with this and survive this. Yun, one of my favorite segments. But all of the segments are done very well, edited very well, I think. And modesty aside, if you can view it and take a glimpse of it, we make a good effort in presenting it. I can say truly, compared to major networks, to their Zoom, their online show, I think we can compete.
Yeah.
Kasi may effort yung ginagawa. And later on, maybe the continuation of the National Artist Series, there are 70 plus national artists in the Philippines. We just finished 19, so it's a long way to go. And I hope we can continue with the Sagisa Cultura TV. And I'm pitching right now a travel show once we open a little bit that is maybe first in the world kind of travel show that wala pang nakagawa. There, naman the treatment of all travel show, it's just like that. But this time, it's so different.
Yan, abangan natin yan.
I hope it pushes
exciting
through.
yan. More power.
Kasi talagang,
good luck po.
I think wala pa kasi tinignan ko, ay wala pang ganito. It has the same format but there's a different treatment. Ayun.
So direct sa last question natin before we end this. So nandun na rin po yung short and long term goals nyo dun sa mga balak nyo. Is there any other pa na you want for you personally as a director and as an owner of a company, of a production house?
Well, my biggest dream is that we maging alive uli ang ating film industry, that we will have our own studio, that we can put all the shootings there. A big, it's sort of a Hollywood setup that we can accommodate all of the independent filmmakers and then welfare also. And put everybody in the limelight. Help each other. Hindi yung isa ka lang nagsasaloy sa taas. It's so lonely up there. But, it's an exclusive way of lifting up everybody. And Filipinos be on top, and again, in filmmaking and to whatever platforms. I guess that's my wish list after this pandemic. I hope it will be over soon. So we can move on.
Direk, ano naman yung may tips mo para dun sa mga bagong gustong pumasok sa industriya na to?
Well, patience, perseverance, hard work. Of course, given dapat talaga that you have talent. Otherwise, go in another field if you are not very good in visuals. don't go in this business. Or just be the production, ganyan. I mean, what I'm telling is the creative, it's more of hard work, patience, and humility. Kasi iba, yabang. Low profile lang. Diba? If talagang maganda yung gawa mo, hanapin ka naman tao.
That
I
is
think
true.
low profile and humility. Correct. Yung iba kasi, yan lang. Your feet on the ground.
Ayan.
Alright.
Thank you, Direk, sa inyong oras.
Maraming salamat, Direk.
Okay. Akala ko ba
Dami
1
namin.
hour lang? 1.5 hours.
Umabot na pasarap eh.
Diyan na,
Sarap ng iced
masarap
tea.
yun.
Parang masarap yung
Masarap.
iced tea natin eh.
Correct. Meron pa ako dyan. Mag-edit pa ako. Hanggang bukas pa kami.
Sige.
We have the sidelights kasi of mga audiovisual presentation we need to finish. Plus yung padayon nga. So, I'm thankful to, to our friend there for giving us this na I'm not happy. I'm happy at the same time. I relate to the people who doesn't have anything to do, yung walang trabaho. Doon ang killing ng feeling ko. Kasi sometimes I don't want to post anything that we are doing. Kasi baka, makikita ma-depress mo. I wish that everybody could have a project, could have a rocket, so everybody happy.
Lalo na mga freelancers ngayon.
Yes, because they're so affected. If I have the money and the power, we'll just produce and, give jobs to everybody. Iyon sana.
That's
I hope
true.
government can do that. Para, everybody happy, di ba? Walang away, yun. I guess that's it.
Ayun. Salamat, Direk.
Maraming salamat sa time,
Maraming
Direk.
salamat, Direk.
Ayan.
Okay.
Marami tayong
Thank
natutunan.
Ayan. And with that, thank you, Direk. I'm Carlo.
Okay, thank you, Carlo. Thank you.
Ayan.
Eugene, thank you.
Boy.
And Revlon,
Maraming
thank
salamat.
you. Thank you very much. More power to your show.
Yan.
Thank you po, Direk. Maraming salamat po.
Ayan.
Okay.
Maraming salamat, Direk.
Extra.
Yes. Extra.
Bye.
Peace. Ingat kayo.
Maraming po salamat.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah,
Thank you
likewise.
for watching.
Ayan. Bye-bye.